A longevity diet may help people live longer by fasting for half the day and banning red meat. Darn it. You know, I usually don't eat but one meal a day anyway, but I really need an emergency cheeseburger now and then. Well, let's see what our report says at Study Finds, shall we? Like and subscribe, please. It makes yours truly, the Study Finds guy, quite happy. Fad diets are a dime a dozen these days, but researchers at USC say they've finally put a diet together that has everything you need to live a long and healthy life. Their longevity diet favors fish and plant-based proteins and even welcomes a good amount of carbs while avoiding red and processed meats. Notice they didn't say a long, healthy, and happy life. Burger thieves. I kid. I just try to predict what might be running through your minds and comment every now and then. I know, while it may be hard to do this diet, it's going to be very good for me. I can still complain, though. It's more fun that way. Although my wife doesn't agree. Okay, let's press on. This diet also requires people eat their meals within a certain time frame and allow time for periods of fasting. Professor Walter Longo of the University of Southern California said, quote, "We explore the link between nutrients, fasting, genes, and longevity in short-lived species and connected these links to clinical and epidemiological studies in primates and humans, including centenarians." Hey, I said it right that time. Hey, cool. See, this will be good news for you folks who can handle this kind of diet, but I'm sure what I just heard is blah, 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 blah. No T-bones. Again, I kid. Seriously, though, analysis included a wide range of calorie-cutting diets, such as the popular keto diet, as well as vegetarian, vegan, and Mediterranean diets. It also looked at various forms of fasting, including cutting out food intermittently or over long periods of time, sometimes for 2 or more days, several times a month. I'd be eating my keyboard if I fasted for 2 days. Okay, so let's go through a few of the diet points here. And just remember, I am not a doctor, nor have I played one on TV, nor do I get the salary to match. Talk to a real doctor before you change your diet, okay? Great. The team found several factors linking to living longer and certain illnesses, such as insulin, cholesterol, and certain protein levels. Overall, study authors believe the secret to living longer is eating a moderate to high amount of carbohydrates from unrefined sources. Researchers say getting the right amount of protein and enough fats from plant-based sources can provide about 30% of a person's energy needs. Ideally, a person's meals would take place within an 11 or 12-hour window, allowing for a daily period of fasting. For me, I basically skip breakfast now, so if I didn't sit down all day, I'd be 180 pounds. Anywho, a 5-day cycle of fasting or fasting mimicking diet every 3 to 4 months could also maintain healthy insulin levels and blood pressure, the study finds. So, what is actually in the diet? Longo says, quote, "Lots of legumes, whole grains, and vegetables, some fish, no red meat or processed meat, and very low white meat. Low sugar and refined grains, good levels of nuts and olive oil, and some dark chocolate." Ooh, dark chocolate, yay. Basically, the menu resembles a Mediterranean diet, and the researchers' diet also adds to this by providing time frames for meals and fasting periods, which people can adapt to fit their sex, age, health status, and genetics. No sex as in what sex they are. Goodness gracious. Get your mind out of the gutter. For example, people over the age of 65 benefited from more protein to counter the loss of lean body mass and frailty. Next, the researchers are planning on carrying out a 500-person study using the longevity diet in southern Italy. Ooh, I'm Italian. Hey, good. Researchers say that you should contact your doctor and ask about the diet. Again, mentioning that just to make sure you didn't miss it. They say making drastic changes can be harmful, causing major losses of body fat and lean mass. And people often put the weight back on once they abandon a highly restrictive diet. Yeah, tell me about it. We have a lot more info on this at our website. Just click the link in the description below and head over to studyfinds.com.